Welcome to the Produce Garden again. The other day I was having lunch with a friend and I had some tuna rolls, the California rolls, and he said to me, "Oh, where'd you buy those?" And I said, "I made them," and he didn't believe me. So here's how to make California rolls easy at home. Now, most of these products you can get in supermarkets nowadays. You don't really have to go to Japanese or Asian supermarkets. Most big name supermarkets hold a lot of things that you need. The nori, the seaweed paper, pickled ginger, all that kind of stuff. So, easiest way to go. Firstly, I've just cooked the rice. Now, you can use the sushi rice. You can buy it now, it's labelled as sushi rice. If you can't find that, just use any short grain like arborio. I've just used arborio today. Now, I've just steamed this. Now, traditionally, when it's steamed, when you add the seasoning after it, you can buy it. It'll literally just say sushi seasoning on the bottle. Traditionally, someone should kind of fan it as you mix it and turn it over so it cools and it'll become nice and glossy. Now, if you don't have any of the sushi seasoning, you can use what I've used in the past, is a little bit of sugar and a little bit of white wine vinegar, like this. So it'll give you roughly the same taste. So if you don't have those, a little bit of sugar, a little bit of rice, white wine vinegar, and you should be right. Now, the first thing you need to do, you can buy these anywhere, just the rolled nori sheets, the seaweed larva sheets. Now, mine got a bit torn when I ripped open the packet, so excuse that. Now, all you need to do, you'll have a shiny side and a rough side. So, shiny side down, grab some of your rice. Now, I always find that the rice paddle I use for the rice cooker is really good for this. Pop some on top. You don't want a whole heap, and we just want to spread it to the edges. It's pretty. You might not get it as perfect as one that you've bought somewhere. Mine are really perfect, never perfect. So don't worry about the shape so much, as long as it all kind of sticks together. Right, now when you're rolling it, just leave about an inch at the end here, because that's what we want to use to glue it together when we roll it up. Now I'll just grab a tea towel. So I've got the rice on. Now I'm just making easy ones today, so just with tuna, normal just tin tuna and a bit of mayonnaise. Let's put some on here. Make sure your hands are clean, obviously. Roll that across, just so you get it nice and even from there. Now, not everyone does this. Some people use this as a garnish later on. I put it on when I'm actually rolling them because I like the taste in the roll itself. Now, this is just pickled ginger, which is called gari in Japanese. Now, I just put a little bit along there. It can be used as a palate refreshener when you're eating something, especially Japanese food. Now, from there, again, something you can add later on, but I like to add when I'm eating it, is wasabi, which is just a hot horseradish paste. Now, you could use a knife. I'm just going to use my finger, just to dab a thin line. If you've never eaten it before, be aware that it is quite hot. So you don't want to use heaps of it, just a little bit. If anyone that you're making these for doesn't like wasabi, don't include it, obviously, and you can just mix it in with the soy sauce when you're going to eat them to dip in a separate bowl, so if you want to have that. Now, get this out of the way. Now we're ready to roll. Now you can use a bamboo mat. I don't use one, or I have got one, but I don't know where it is at the moment. You can use those, makes it easier to roll. I always just use my hands. So just pick up the ends, going to roll straight over, like that. Make sure you're keeping your firm grip on it. Now you'll get to a point where that little tab we left is sticking out. So I've just got some water here. Run some cold water along there, because we want to make it sticky so it's going to glue to the other piece. Roll it over. Give it a little bit of a roll, just to make sure that it's all nice and firm. Right, now that's essentially the roll. Now to cut it, I'm just going to use a bread knife because I want the serrated edge. Just wet the knife a little bit. You can use a normal knife if you've got nice sharp knives, of course. And just cut through. The water on the knife just makes it easier to actually cut through the seaweed. And there you go. Easy California rolls. Now you can add different things to these, like avocado, seeded and peeled cucumber.
anything you like. You don't have to have tuna. You can have teriyaki chicken, crumb chicken, beef,
sashimi like raw fish, raw salmon, raw tuna, things like that. Anything you want. That's it. Easy California rolls.